Each year, the governors of Oklahoma and Texas make a friendly wager over a game of football. To the victor goes the Golden Hat Trophy. While it may not look like much, to the governors it's a symbol of a rivalry that has raged for decades. But this clash of titans has not always taken place on the gridiron. In 1931, a newly built bridge was a source of friction between the Sooner State and the Lone Star State.
There were toll bridges across the Red River. Most had been built by Texas companies who made the investment, and they were getting a return on their investment by charging tolls. Well, by 1931, the federal government had started giving federal funds to the states to build roads and bridges. 3 new bridges went up over Red River. Of course, by federal law, they were free.
The new bridges were parallel to the old toll roads. On July 3, 1931, the Red River Bridge Company filed a petition to stop the Texas Highway Commission from opening one of the new bridges. The bridge in question stretched from Durant, Oklahoma, to Denison, Texas. The company claimed the Texas Highway Commission promised to buy their toll bridge for $60,000. On July 10th of that year, a temporary injunction was issued, and Texas Governor Ross Sterling ordered that barricades go up along the southern approach. Oklahoma's governor was outraged by the court proceedings.
Alfalfa Bill is probably the most colorful politician, the most colorful public personality in Oklahoma history.
Governor William Murray, better known as Alfalfa Bill, was a seasoned attorney who specialized in constitutional law.
Well, Alfalfa Bill Murray says, wait a minute, that's unconstitutional. A private citizen or a corporation in Texas could not go to a federal court to put an injunction on a sovereign state. He said states' rights.
Murray would cite a treaty from 1803, stating Oklahoma's boundary stretched across the Red River to the south bank. A week after the injunction was filed, Murray issued an executive order to open the Durant Bridge, as well as 2 other free bridges along the Red River. At the same time, the approach to the toll bridge in Durant was blocked.
He says, I'm within my power to ignore the injunction. I'm not even going to respond to it since it's unconstitutional.
In response, the Texas Rangers were sent out to patrol the free bridge and block traffic. Governor Murray was unflinching in his efforts to open the bridge.
If they put anything else in the way of an obstruction of the bridge, I will remove it in the face of Texas Rangers and other military authority of the state.
2 days after making that promise, on July 24, 1931, Governor Murray declared martial law. The National Guard was stationed half a mile from the Texas Rangers. James Hannon remembered watching the battle unfold as a young boy.
Rangers seen all of the National Guard coming down that highway up across the bridge. They turned and went back to Texas.
Governor Murray took command of the troops and stayed with the men in Durant.
He went down and destroyed the culverts that they had to go over so they couldn't even get on the road to get to the bridge down there. Then he got that took care of, and then he went over the new bridge and they got it opened up.
Here you have these Texas Rangers, National Guardsmen. Murray was a populist, kind of a demagogue. He dressed up in his white suit and put a big pistol in his belt and went out, and of course the cameras were rolling and the newspapermen were there, and he was inspecting the troops. And these images went all over the country, and it gained him a national reputation.
The showdown would last another 2 weeks, until finally, on August 6, 1931, the injunction that started it all was dissolved. The original structure no longer carries traffic between state lines.
It was a little tough, but we had such good response on it that we really feel that it went over just really well. And we were thrilled to death to be able to save a portion of that history. Before it was demolished in 1995, Wyoda Hannon contacted both the Texas and Oklahoma Departments of Transportation. Eventually, through really good negotiation with them, they said that they would give us this north span, which is called a pony truss, on the bridge if we could get it moved up to our park. We had to come up with the money locally to get this done. Together, Wyoda Hannon and others in the community raised enough money to move the bridge to Colbert, 13 miles away from its original site.
There's a story about the relationship between Oklahoma and Texas. Later in Alfalfa Bill's life, a young man went up to Alfalfa Bill and he says, Governor, you've had success at every level of elected office. What's your secret to political success in Oklahoma? And he says, never say anything good about Texas.